Good morning. Welcome to your card of the day for Friday the 14th or Saturday 15th of March. And our card today is Unique Gifts. There's a whole heap of light language on this card. Unique Gifts. I can't figure out how to make it so that it's not reversed. If anybody knows how to make it so the camera's not reversed, please do reach out and tell me. So, there's a lot of light language on this. Unique gifts. It's almost self-explanatory, really, isn't it? The key words are your superpowers. And we all have superpowers. A sense of purpose. The meaning behind your quirks. Exploring your interests. Shortcomings as unique, undiscovered skills. Now that's an interesting bent, isn't it? Those things that you see as your shortcomings. What's the flip side of that? That is your unique skill that you have not yet discovered. We all have gifts to bring to the world. We all have superpowers. Everybody has something that they're exceptionally gifted at. And if every single one of us did what we really were passionate about and were really good at, then those talents and abilities would actually allow our communities and the whole planet to thrive. If every single one of us worked from that position, if our career became our calling, our greatest talents were able to be put in place as our way of contributing to society. And it's worth thinking about what the world would look like if every single person on the planet actually made their contribution from a place of overflowing passion, enjoyment, with no obligation. And think about where everybody did what they were best at, how that might all fit together as a jigsaw to create this diverse and complementary paradigm, reality, existence, life that was free from prejudice or competition. Because if everybody's doing what their natural talents are, then there's no competition. You and I might have a natural talent that's very similar, but they won't be identical because every single person is unique. So we each have very unique talents to bring to the world. And this takes me to the parable of the talents. Do we bury them so that we can not lose them? Do we invest them wisely and carefully? Do we squander them? What are you doing with your talents? Some of us here, listening to this card today, have already remembered what you're here to do. Others are still either seeking, still looking for their purpose, or just starting to consider it. Inspiration can come in a vision, or a dream as a message. And it may be something that others have noticed in you since you were a child. It could come from something you haven't tried yet, but you feel such a deep resonance with it. And you could be concerned about how it's going to change your current lifestyle. And we have that fear that what if I do this? What if it changes everything? What if I can't make ends meet? What if, woulda, coulda, shoulda. Your gift or purpose could be something that you really enjoyed when you were a child, but you felt you were unable to bring it through into your adult life. And yeah, there's a array of shoulds, whole heap of shouldas, whole heap of shoulds holding you from what you love doing. This card's here today just to remind us, to make us think about these things. Because when we really enjoy what we do, we give a lot more to it because we're not coming from obligation, we're coming from passion and joy. Because it lights you up when you think and talk about it. So what lights you up when you think and talk about it? That's where your passion lies. And when you are truly fulfilled by what you're doing, you need less. Your needs become simpler. And when you don't do what brings joy and passion into your life, it's really normal to feel low in energy and ungrounded. So if you've not yet connected with your purpose, look at your quirks. What are those things that are different about you? What do they tell you? There's a possibility that you may be struggling with some things because your mind works differently in those areas. And things that you may have thought were your shortcomings might just be the qualities that enable your gifts. Those things that you consider are your weaknesses may be pointing you to what your gifts are. Trying to think of an example. See if I can get some enlightenment from my guides. So this card's asking you what makes you unique. Quirks that you feel that are your shortcomings and your weaknesses may be the key to your superpowers. Look for the positive sides of your oddities or your traits. And how would you like to spend more time? What would you like to have more time to do? Are there things that you would like to try or have a desire to look into, to test it out, to explore it to its fullest? Because now is the time to follow those quiet little leanings. You never know how transformational they may be. Quirks. One of my quirks was that I used to sing and speak in a language that wasn't English. And I'd get told off for it. Baby talk when I was younger. Now I realize that it's light language. It's sometimes it comes through when I'm in a place of joy and feeling connected. Sometimes it comes through because somebody needs it in the healing. It just goes deeper. That's a little quirk of mine that I had suppressed. We all have little quirks. So, what's the positive side of yours? Maybe you have exceptional hearing. Maybe you have an amazing sense of smell. Maybe you have synesthesia. And when you look at a page, you can see all the mistakes because they stand out in a different colour for you. These are actually quirks I know people have. Whatever you have that you've tried to conceal and hide is really your talent. Feel into it, because when it comes so naturally, it's not a chore, it becomes fun. So today is the time to follow those quiet whispers that are saying, you always wanted to try this. Try it now. That's what this beautiful card is saying today. With all of this light language down the sides of it. Tap in to your unique gifts, because the world needs you. Have a beautiful, blessed day. I'll see you again tomorrow morning. Bye.